Hello, Carmody Family. This is Tom, and I have been collecting a bunch of stuff to send down to you guys, and it's just been sitting on the back burner for a while because I've had a busy season over the past couple of months, and I'm just catching up now. Here's what I'm looking at. I have not only gotten you those books and other items that I mentioned, but I thought about other things that could be useful, and I have collected these items right here. So, first off, I ordered you three MP3 players for the children to listen to music as you guys walk or do your daily tasks. And I had a old iPod that I haven't used in years that I refurbished and got back to brand new, and I put them all to good use. And here's what I put on them. So, on the iPod, there are 1,000 plus songs, and you can see the breakdown here. They're Christian, Catholic, Spanish, Peruvian, show tunes, Disney tunes, dance music, musicals, country, soft rock, kids songs. I don't know what you guys like, but I figured I'd give you some options. Also, there are 174 audiobooks on this iPod. That's about 1,100 hours of books, and they're all hardcore Catholic theology and such, Scott Hahn conversion stories and so forth. Also, there are 24 playlists. Let me show you what we're talking about. So let's go here. Okay, on the left hand side here, I'm in iTunes right now just to organize it. You can see all of these different names. Those are just playlists that I've created to organize some of these songs. This is the song part of it. And so, for instance, this is Disney theme songs, and Frozen is here.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be.
You get the idea. So that is all Disney songs. There are also songs for Mass. There are Spanish Christian songs, Spanish songs about Mary. Thais nuns singing in Latin. If you haven't heard them before, you will like them because it's an old school faithful favorite. We got Josh Groban, we got Ed Sheeran, we got the Beatles, Adele, so a bunch of different things, One Direction. I personally enjoy some songs from musicals, so we have old school musicals like Fiddler on the Roof, the Wizard and I, Phantom Opera. We also have more modern musicals, The Lion King, Matilda, and so forth. So you can browse through that. We have a lot of classic Catholic worship songs. I'm sure a lot of them will be familiar to you. And you can see there's quite a bunch. And then the Catholic classes, How Great Thou Art, O Sacrament Most Holy, etc., etc. There you go. And well, feel free to go through them. Now, audiobooks. I said that there was a lot, so let me just skim through here. I sorted them by time. This one right here is a book that is 13 hours long, on fundamentalism and Catholicism. This is the Catechism of the Catholic Church, and it is just under 20 hours. Yeah, a lot of things to choose from. G.K. Chesterton, marriage, etc. So feel free to go through those. Hopefully they're easy enough to browse. Let's see. Alright, so that covers the iPod with the audiobooks and music. Okay, let's jump back here. We also have, let's see, on the iPod for transfer to your Kindle, we have 190 Catholic theology books that are in Kindle format. I converted them all, including the Catechism. We also have a full library of 16,500 plus books, some of them sorted, some of them not. Let's just take a brief glance at that right now. So this is the folder that you would see when you connect the iPod to your computer anywhere you are. And inside of it, I've done a basic sorting. So there's some G-rated, obviously G-rated books: Old Man and the Sea, Sophie's Choice, Young Sherlock Holmes, Catholic comics. Just to get a feel for what that looks like, I opened up a Kindle thing, and this would be one of the Catholic comics. It's off my screen, but you get the idea. Okay. And let's go back. We have 270 Catholic books: Secrets of Confession, Divine Mercy, etc. Then some of them break them down by the author: Matthew Kelly, Scott Hahn. We have 27 from him, etc. So there's lots of hours of books here. 81 of them are on PDF, which should be readable on your Kindle, from what I've read. Okay, moving on. We have 1,450 loose books. So this is just the .mobi extension, which should be for your specific Kindle. And some of them are broken down. 5-star books, like by New York Times and so forth. Brave New World, etc. The Cardinal of the Kremlin, Tom Clancy. You also have some mysteries, nonfiction, sci-fi, young adult, Hunger Games, and so forth. So you guys feel free to browse through that. Then over 4,000 books with covers and summaries. The distinction being that there is an image with them. So for instance, let's see if I can minimize this. Bridget Jones's Diary, and I close this thing. Or Dune. Oh, that one you can't see. But yeah, you get the idea. And then the OPF is a file that has the summary of the book in it. And let's see. It should be viewable on the Kindle, I would think. But let me just see if I can open it here. Well, there's a program called Calibre, C-A-L-I-B-R-E, and it will display all the information that's in this file regarding those books. Yeah, that's there. And then last but not least, we have over 10,000 books that are sorted by author or title. Generally, it's the author. So that person only has one book, but let's just say that person has 2 books. You get the idea. And there are 5,000 of these different authors to choose from. And so you can just go in there and find the actual book. Alright, so that is Kindle books. So they are on the iPod and can be transferred over directly to a PC, and then from the PC to your Kindle using a USB cord. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully it should be explanatory. Okay, so iPod is now covered. And let's get back to next item. Okay, so there are 2 small MP3 players. They are touchscreen, and they also play movies. So I tried to stock them up with whatever I could fit on them. So there's a blue one, and I have 950 songs on there, including children's worship songs, gospel songs, oldies, merengue, Christian rock, Evan Kraft's latest album. 13 large Catholic audiobooks are on there. There are 6 11-minute penguin cartoons. Now let me explain this. I personally don't know what movies you guys watch or anything like that, so I figured for everybody to enjoy an innocent G-rated cartoon from Pixar. Ice Age and the Penguins movies, or Madagascar movies, seem to be acceptable to my sister, who's very strict with her TV and movie watching with her children. So in any case, there is a scene from the Madagascar movie that got me into these penguin characters. And let me see if I can pull it up for you. There you go.
My goodness, doll, you're shaking like a leaf. Rico, you've had your fun. Pull up. Gear down. Gently now, you just want to kiss the ground. Just a little peck, a smooch like you're kissing your sister. I said kiss it. Now just a little break. Just a tap. A little whisper. I believe that's checkmate.
That's enough of that, but hopefully you find that amusing too. I thought it was kind of witty. So I found that they ended up making a whole TV series based around those penguins. And so what I did was I downloaded a bunch of them. And for instance, these 11-minute cartoons are those episodes, and there's 6 of them on this MP3 player, and there are another 11 of them. I'm sorry, there are another 26 of them on the other MP3 player. So I could just fit them on both of them between the two of them. There was only so much space. In addition to that, there is the latest Ice Age movie, which once again seems to be pretty innocent. And so that's a full-length movie. And then there's Madagascar Christmas Special, which is like a half an hour. Then there's some bonus scenes. So that's all on the one 4GB MP3 player. And then the other MP3 player has 11 30-minute movies of the lives of the saints, different characters, different saints. Then there's a 3-hour movie on Pope Pius XII, who I have no idea who that is or what that's about. And then there's a movie about Blessed Faustina and on the Nativity. And lastly, a movie on the penguins of Madagascar in Spanish, in case you guys wanted to share it with other kids in town. And then very last is there is a MP3 player that has a speaker built into it, which I'll demonstrate for you in another video. And that has a bunch of songs on it on a 8GB micro SD card. Let's see, did I forget anything? Don't think so. I think that covered it. Okay, so next video I will show you what those MP3 players look like and how to interface with them, although it should be pretty intuitive for you guys. Hopefully this was relatively clear. Okay.